We're back on Born B464, and Marty Schultes is my wonderful product reviewer with me tonight. And Marty, this is really appropriate because what happens with people in the wintertime when the first snow and ice happens?
You fall.
You fall.
You fall.
You fall. And you know, I got this wonderful device that goes on your boot, right? So you put this like this onto the boot. You put your shoe in there,
right?
And you wear it like that. And you're walking. I'm going to put my hand in here. You're walking like this with your boot, and it's right on the ice. So it's like a car with
the old-fashioned
metal.
Right. When people used to put chains on
Tell us a little bit about this. Free Step 6 it's called, right?
So this is from a company called Hill Sound, and their mission is to, from their booklet here, their mission is so that people do not have to stop doing what they're doing come winter time, because you know, a lot of us like to get out and walk, and then all of a sudden it's black ice out there or it's snowy out there, and you're like, I am not going to break my hip, because it's a horrible, you know, any time you fall, you risk concussion or, you know, breaking something. So their company mission was to find a product to help people who want to get out. And I actually have a customer of mine who wears something similar to this, not as nice as this is, every day when it's nasty outside. What a great product, though. What a great idea, because I know that I will bring different shoes with me to work, and I will change shoes just to go from my door to the car, just because I'm so afraid of falling or I can't get a grip, and when you're on black ice you can't do anything. This is a great idea, though. It grips into the ice or into the snow. If you were a walker on the outside, you could go ahead and be outside. I like the idea too in the summertime. If you're a hiker and you like to do creek bed hiking, like my girls call it creeking, we love to creek. This would be a nice product too to put on your shoes, because that is slippery and slimy sometimes when you're walking through the creek. So I really like the versatility of this. I like the design of it. It's stainless steel, the rubber, so it kind of molds around. There's, you know, it stretches a little bit. You're not going to have any rusting on it. Just a really innovative idea to help people. It's not big and cumbersome. You're not changing shoes.
And it's so light. Feel how light that is, Mark.
It is.
So
it is really nice, and it's very easy. You're like, oh, which is the front, which is the back? Well, they've told you. I like that. They've told you this is the front and this is the back, and this is exactly how it goes, and it fits all, you know, sizes. All sizes.
And that's important. So let's rate it.
Okay. This, for me, this would get a 5.5 easily, just because one, it's a safety factor. I like that, and two, I like being outdoors, and I like the fact that I could go outdoors and not break my butt if I was, you know, on black ice. And
the other thing is, it works well in the snow too. You know, I actually like to walk in the snow, but I don't want to slip and fall. And especially going out to the garage. And the first couple of snows that we had this year had a lot of ice with it.
Yes, it did.
Especially after the first snow. Then we got a layer of ice, and I couldn't even get to the mailbox. So what the website is,
this would be,
and I think I found it right here on their box.
Here we go. It is www.hillsound.com. And these are called the Free Step 6. They have other products too, for different trails or different levels of hiking and stuff. But
they do?
I think they have all sorts of different things. Just like I said, different levels, mountain climbing, that kind of thing. Again, something that's going to grip to make you feel a little bit safer. Lots of different uses for lots of different activities. Be active. This is a great, you know, great product. Get out there and move.
And I love it. And so we are going to recommend this one
absolutely,
for sure, especially for seniors. But I have to tell you something. This came in the mail. This is really a cute book. It's called Snowbirds, a memoir. And I had these wonderful, the authors, Joanne Bender, on my show, my radio show. How a road trip in a vintage RV put love and adventure back in a marriage. But can you think about this? I mean, you know, the funny part about this is that they were so cute. She talks her husband into buying not a regular RV that's got all the modern conveniences, and but they did a 2,000-mile road trip.
Wow.
From Spokane, Washington to the Texas border. I'm not sure if my husband and I would be still talking to each other after all of that.
If both of you would be living at that point.
Right, and along the way, they faced breakdowns, aplenty. But the little turquoise RV also provided bushelsfuls of life lessons and lots of aha moments. From how to navigate an older RV over hill and dale to how best to stock a motorhome to the joy of seeing flaming red sunset in the desert sky. You need to go out and get this. This is one of the cutest books by Joanne Bender. It's called Snowbirds, and it was so cute.
Oh, that's
and you know, it makes me want to. It kind of brings you back to Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz times.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And that was really a cute one. But I want to give you this because I've already read it, and it's really a cute book, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I will. I love reading stories about people in real life, and just that you can get through tough times and you can laugh through it, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and that's the journey. That's the journey, and they're still married, and they're still very happily married, and it was really a major experience for them. And she learned how to pack that little RV with really cool things, but she said that they pulled over and they got to see things that they had never experienced before. And to me, and they also, I think, have a bed and breakfast as well. So they took this trip, and then they have a bed and breakfast, which is really rustic. Oh, wow. And I'd really like to go to one of those. I love Spokane. Spokane's such a beautiful place. Have you been there before? No, I have not. Well, if you've never been to Washington, you've never been to Oregon, it's the place to go. Absolutely. So, we're going to talk also about this wonderful product I got here, which we're going to move this out of the way. And this is for people that are exercise people, and this is called, you want to show this? And I'll talk about it a little bit. It's called Lingerie Talk, and gold medal people use it, and the wonderful thing is it's called Dragon Wing Girl Gear. I love the back. Don't you love the back? I love the back. I love the dragon. That's really pretty, and it comes in white and that green. It comes in many, many different colors: pink, blues, whites, and kind of a chartreuse. And people that do lacrosse and they do a lot of different wonderful sports, it's really lightweight. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely a beautiful product, and I know that your kids are going to love it, and young girls love it especially because it's very fashionable. The tennis gals really started that whole thing out. With wearing beautiful outfits. Now. So how would you like to run, gals, with this? This is gorgeous. And look at that back. That's really pretty. That is really cute. I really, really like this. Yeah, so my granddaughter's going to get this. Yeah. She's going to love it. I can see an appeal with the young teen girls with that, especially one because it's nicely made. It's lightweight. Yes, it's lightweight. It's breathable fabric, which is really, really important. And it's supportive too. And that, for young girls, that is really, especially if they're going to be running, it is very important that they have that support. And and something pretty that they feel good in. We can't encourage that enough. And I think their website's on here too, Marty, isn't it? Let's see. It is right there. Dragon. We have to use our glasses, sorry. We're before 64 girls. Right. So it's dragonwinggirl.com. Yeah. Easy. And that's really cute. And your teens are going to love it. Your preteens too, because today kids are a little bit bigger than normal. Yes, I mean, they're taller and they're more agile, and I know that they'll like the construction of it, and it makes them breathe. And when you're running or doing lacrosse or any of the sports you can do whatever, you can wear this, and I think it's really good. So what do you think? I'm going to let you rate it this time. I would like this product. I would, for a young girl, I would give this a 5 too. I just like the idea that it breathes. Right. It's got an appeal. It's attractive to the eye. It's functional for moms, who are worried about things like that. I think they've picked a good logo too with it, Dragonfly. You know,
Yeah, I like that dragon.
Speaks to,
That's
it
so
speaks to
cute.
the freedom of a young girl.
Right. And you just machine wash this in cold with light colors and gentle cycle, and do not bleach it. And guess what? We've run out of time on this segment, and we'll be right back on our next segment, and we're going to come out with a new product. You're going to love this.
Oh, okay.
The Ardente Gourmet Stir, and see what happens.
Oh, okay.
You're going to love that. And our new, we have another cookbook, the Annan Cookbook from China.
Oh.
All right. We'll be right back on Born B464 after these messages.
For more information on our show, check out our website at www.bornbefore64.com.